Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel for another video. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I missed Friday's upload day purely because every time I've tried to film this video, it's just gone wrong. Okay, so the first time I tried to film it, I was putting Arlo down for a nap and he just decided that day that he wasn't going to nap and scream the place down. And I went through the whole mum guilt thing. I was crying. I felt like the world's worst mum for trying to put Arlo down for a nap. So that's what happened the first time. The second time I tried to film it, my mum is working from home and she was she was in the kitchen. I had all the doors shut and everything, but she talks, she's a little bit, a little bit deaf. And she was talking so loud, and then when I went back to edit the video, all you could hear is my mum talking in the background. So I'm hoping that third time lucky for today and that I can film, edit and upload this all in a day. It's gonna be a lot, but I'm gonna give it a go. So yeah, I'm filming with greasy hair, no makeup on, half dressed, pyjamas on the bottom. Let's hope this video actually goes to plan today. So as you can see by the title of the video, this is 6 mum hacks that you need to know about. I have to say, when I became a first time mum, I was lost. I spiraled. I was like, what have I done? What am I doing? So I'm really hoping that some of these hacks are gonna help you guys out, whether you're first time mums, second time mums, whatever type of mum. I hope this helps you out. So hack number 1, I'm actually gonna show you because I feel like I'm not very good at describing it. Like when I've recorded it the other times, gone back to edit and I'm like, I don't really sound like, it doesn't make any sense. So I decided that I would talk to you about it and show you at the same time. But one thing I do find really handy, and what I do for the nappies that I keep downstairs as well, is, so when your child is a little bit older and they don't stay where you put them, and it's a bit of a faff because you have to try and get the nappy bag and then you've got to like try and go like this just to get one sack, and then you normally end up getting 2 and you're like this trying to just get 1, and then you're like this, go open it. Do you know what I mean? It's a faff, okay? So what I decided to do is, it only takes 2 seconds. So I take all the nappies that I'm gonna need and I'll sit there and I'll get a nappy sack and I will open it up, get a clean nappy, pop it inside, okay, and then I literally just fold it round, and then I will stack however many I want or need downstairs or in the nappy bag, and I will just stack them all like this. So when it comes to changing and you get your changing mat out, you can have one hand keeping your child still and where you want them, and the other hand can just reach in, grab one of these, and you've immediately got a clean nappy and an open nappy bag. That is just one nappy bag. That's literally the hack. I just can whip that out, pop that out, the nappy's next to it, and just get on and started, rather than having to pick up a clean nappy, pick up the wipes, pick out the changing mat, and then I've got to try and like faff just to get one and to open it. Like, it's so much easier just having a nappy inside it, pulling it out together, and then it's already open, and like half the work is done for you, to be honest. So that hack is super useful. So yeah, hack number 1 is put your nappies inside your nappy sacks. Lifesaver and time saver. Hack number 2 is a getting dressed hack. So Arlo is 14 months old actually. So he's over 1, he's 1 year and 2 months, 14 months, however you want to say your child's age. It doesn't, like 14 months, 1 year, 2 months, anyway, that's how old he is. And he's getting a little bit more wriggly, and I'm finding, because obviously we're in the colder times, that long sleeve t-shirts are really hard to put on him. So this hack is for the long sleeve t-shirt. So I've just picked one of Arlo's because, again, I think I need to like talk to you and show you what I mean as well, because I don't explain it very well. So I just picked up this top. It's actually one from Primark, and it came in a set of 3, and I absolutely love these t-shirts. Like, these are some of my favourite ones that Arlo has, but this was the one I just happened to pick. Before you put your child in the top, when I'm getting Arlo dressed, I find it's really hard because I'll put the top on him and then I go like this. like this, and I'm trying to find his arm, and I'm trying to pull his arm through, but you know, you can't get your hand in there because the little sleeves aren't big enough, and it's just annoying, pretty much. So this is my hack for all you mums with wriggly babies who don't want to put their arms through for you. So before I even put the top on Arlo with an attempt, I actually roll up the sleeves. So I literally just roll it up like this. So it's now, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? It's just basically like a short sleeve top now. Can you see what I've done? All I've done is literally just roll it up, and the other one is like this. So I will roll both of those up, and then once both sides are rolled up, then I will put it over Arlo's head, and then I'll put his arms through, because when it is like this, it's like a short sleeve t-shirt, which is so much easier because the arm is right there. You don't have to go all the way up the sleeve and try and pull the arm through, and it's just much nicer. So I will put Arlo's arm through, and then once his arm is through, all I do is literally just get the sleeve. Oh, I've just pulled off the hanger. Once his arm's through, I will literally just go like this and just roll the sleeve down his arm, and bam, his arm is in. Like, it's that simple. So all you have to do is roll it up to a short sleeve version of the top, put his arm through, and then roll the sleeve back down the arm. And it's so much easier. I literally cannot tell you. That's probably like one of the best things. I didn't see this anywhere online. I literally came up with it, but someone's probably already thought of it. This is just something that I came up with. And I do this with coats, because sometimes you can get baby coats, especially in winter time, that are so thick that you can't actually like get the arm through, or like you can't feel the arm. Like, do you know what I mean? When you get like the really thick winter coats, and especially the all-in-one like play suits, they're really thick and they're quite tricky to get the arms through. So sometimes I'll like roll it up halfway or just a little bit, just enough so that I can like find his hand easily to like pull it through. But yeah, that is an excellent hack, and I recommend you trying it because it's much easier. Hack number 3 is a food hack, and this was really helpful actually when Arlo started trying solids and foods and feeding himself. And again, super simple tip, which is life-changing, and that is use scissors to cut up everything. It's so much quicker, so much easier. So if I make him a sandwich, let's say he's got a ham and cheese sandwich, instead of like using a knife and you're like this, like trying to cut the crust off and like trying to do like nice neat strips, all you have to do is get a pair of scissors and just cut the edges off and just cut it into stripes or like strips or cubes or however you want to do it for your child, and it is so much easier, so much quicker. I use scissors to chop up sandwiches, to chop fruit and veg, I chop up cheese. I can't even tell you, like, you can chop up so much things with scissors and it's so much easier. Hack number 4 is to get yourself a buggy organizer. So they come in all different shapes, sizes, prices, whatever. My mum actually got mine for Christmas, but I don't think it was that expensive. But now I have it, I'm like, what did I do before I had a buggy organizer? It literally just like velcros onto the handle of the buggy. And like mine has different compartments in. It's got a slot for your drink, your phone, a middle compartment, and pockets, and it's just so useful because before I had I would obviously take out the things we needed. So I take out a couple of snacks and his drink, and then I would take my drink, and packet of wipes. I would take my purse. I would take like lots of different things, and I would just chuck them in the bottom of the buggy. Sometimes a treat, I've given Arlo a chocolate bar when we've been out, and I have to take my eyes off Arlo to search through the bottom of the buggy to find the packet of wipes that I need. And then in the 2 seconds or 5 seconds or however many seconds that I look away for to get the wipes to then come back to him, the chocolate is no longer just on his hands. It will be on the buggy, on his straps, around his face. he just gets into a mess in like those 5 seconds, which I don't know how he does it, but he does. So a buggy organizer is really helpful. So it actually holds, it's really deceiving, okay, how much they hold. Because mine holds, I take about 4 snacks in it, a packet of wipes, my purse, and my purse is like one of the big long ones. It's not like a little purse, it's like a big one. So I take purse, wipes, 4 snacks, his drinks, spare dummy, no, a pack of spare dummies, so like 2 in the case, and my phone. And that fits all in the buggy organizer, and it's just so useful when you're out and about, just to be like, have it right there. Like literally right there in front of you. If you desperately need the wipe, it's going to take you a second rather than taking you 10 seconds to faff around the bottom and having to take your eyes off your child. Do you know what I mean? And they can get into a mess in those few seconds, trust me, it does happen. So yeah, I definitely recommend a buggy organizer. I really love mine. So tip number 5 is actually a tip. I mean, I think you can use it for girls as well, but I only have a boy. I've only got my son. I don't have a girl. So I don't know if this tip would be useful to you or not, but definitely for boy mums, tip number 5 is when you're changing a boy, you need to have a spare wet wipe, okay? And what you're gonna do with the wet wipe is you're gonna place it over that sprinkler. You need to do this unless you wanna be fountained. It has happened. I swear down, all boy mums have been fountained at some point or other changing a nappy. You will be weed on if you've got a boy. So I get the spare wet wipe, and what I do, as soon as I take that nappy off, that wet wipe is on. It's literally that quick. And then if he does decide that he needs to go or whatever when you're changing, the wipe contains it all. It's a lifesaver, and I do not take the wipe off until the new one is underneath him and I'm literally about to put it over. That's when I take it off. So yeah, tip number 5, always keep a wet wipe over the willy when you're changing. Also, another one that relates to boy mums, I didn't actually write this one down, but it just popped into my head, is that you need to make sure that the sprinkler, that's what I'm gonna call it, is pointing downwards. So there's been times, like sometimes when you pull the nappy over the top, you can like catch it and it goes up. The problem with leaving it up is that if they go for a wee, then it's gonna come out the top of the nappy, okay? If it's pointing upwards, it's not gonna go down into the nappy, into the bit that it's supposed to. It's gonna come right out the top, and the nappy will be all wet, their clothes will be all wet. So make sure that when you put the new nappy back on, the sprinkler is pointing downwards into the nappy. So my last tip for this video, tip number 6, although I suppose it's number 7 now, is me time is everything. This is one that I really struggled with. I was like, I don't need me time, I'm a full-time mum. I chose to not work and to stay with Arlo, so like I need to do everything for him. Do you know what I mean? I just felt like I had that huge responsibility to always be present and always do everything. And the truth is, it really burnt me out. So in the first few months of Arlo's life, I wouldn't let anyone do anything. I was like, yeah, I need to do everything. But yeah, to be honest, it was really hard going. And then I think it was one night, I think I hadn't washed my hair. Okay, this is like disgusting and I'm sorry. But I hadn't washed my hair in like a couple of weeks because I just couldn't find the time because I was doing everything. And then I said to Matt, who like would obviously have Arlo anytime that I wanted him to or whatever, like he's so good. I said to him, do you mind having Arlo because I desperately need to wash my hair? And he was like, of course, like don't be silly. And that time to myself washing my hair was flipping magical, okay? I felt $1 million after washing my hair. I didn't realise how stimulated I was 24/7 by Arlo. Like, you as a mum just don't switch off. Whenever he's near me, I'm like, what's he got to play with? Is he happy? Is he okay? Does he want his damage? Does he want his drink? Does he need any food? Is he hungry? Like, your brain is just constantly going, constantly thinking of everything, do you know what I mean, possible. You just never shut off. So getting in the bath and having that time to myself and for my brain to just stop for a second, like I don't have to worry, he's okay, Matt's with him. It was just so weird, but I felt so much better like mentally for having that time to myself, and it's really hard as a mum, especially if you're a single mum. Trying to find that time for yourself is really hard. Let yourself even just have like 10 minutes just to sit, rest, or like watch your favourite YouTube video, watch your favourite TV programme. Like, you need to find that time for yourself to properly switch off. You just need that time. I don't know how else to put it, because it's just unexplainable what that time actually does for you. I just can't explain it. You just need to do it. You just need to have some time for yourself, okay? So that's it, guys. That was my 6, although now it's 7 mum hacks. I hope that they really help you out, whether you're a first time mum, second time mum, or whatever mum, foster mum. Do you know what I mean? All mums, we deserve some credit because it can be hard sometimes. So I really hope that some of the hacks that I've shared help you guys out. Let me know what you want to see in next week's video, whether you would like to see a like what's in my nappy bag and how I organise it. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, comment down below what you want to see next week, and I will see you hopefully next Friday for another video. Stay safe, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. Let's go wash my greasy as hell hair, because honey, it's a look. Okay, are we in focus? So I really hope that the hacks that I've shared today have worked. No, not worked. Help. What am I doing? I don't know how long I've not been in focus for. Oh my god, my nose is itching. Oh yeah.